Hey BMS, and welcome to the November edition of What's New in the Library. I hope everybody's enjoying this beautiful fall weather. I've been amazed at how pretty the trees are around town, and my kids and I have been to the pumpkin patch, so I hope you're getting to enjoy some pretty fall weather. I've got 3 books I want to talk to you about this month. 3 of them are all brand new, but I happen to have read them before, so I want to share their awesomeness with you. The first one I want to talk about is called Illegal. So it's the story of Igbo, who is escaping the country of Ghana in Africa, heading for Europe as a refugee. So he loads on this boat that's not supposed to hold that many people, with way too many people on it, and they escape in the night. This has amazing artwork and imagery as you follow Igbo on his journey to try to survive being a refugee fleeing war-torn Africa. So again, graphic novel, check out Illegal. The next one we're going to look at is called Time Bomb. This one's young adult, and I have to tell you about this book because it's one of my favorite authors. Her name is Joelle Charbonneau, and she wrote the Testing trilogy, which was really popular around here a couple of years ago. So this one is a realistic or a mystery book set in a school, and a bomb has gone off inside the school, and these 6 students are trapped together, 6 very different kids. And they want to escape, but they can hear from the radio that the bomber is still in the school. And so they have to decide, are they going to kind of take each other out to try to get out? Are they going to work together as a team? And time is ticking. They're trying to survive. So definitely like edge of your seat thriller, guys. Again, this one is Time Bomb by Joelle Charbonneau. And the last one I want to talk to you about is one of my favorite authors. She has written some great books before. Her books are either action adventure or fantasy. So my favorite fantasy book of hers is called The False Prince. This is Jennifer Nielsen as the author. And my favorite action and adventure book that she wrote is called... And my favorite action adventure book that she wrote is called A Night Divided. Very popular book around here these days. So this is her newest one. It's called Resistance. It's the story of a Jewish girl who doesn't look stereotypically Jewish. She has kind of light skin and light hair color, and she's growing up in Nazi-occupied Germany during World War II, and she becomes part of the resistance. Because she doesn't look Jewish, according to the standards of the time, she can kind of get away with more than other people, and she gets caught up in the resistance. This book takes you inside the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising during World War II. Guys, I cannot recommend this book enough. If you like historical fiction, you have got to read Resistance. If you like the Alan Gratz books, Prisoner B-3087, Code of Honor, Project 1065, Refugee, all of those great books, you will absolutely love this book. So those are the 3 books I just wanted to share with you this month. Those are the ones that I really are on my radar. We also got a ton of new books in, so make sure you check out that series of What's New, that section of What's New in the Library, because there's a lot of good stuff in, including the Guinness World Records 2019. Don't tackle anyone to get to it. So we got a lot of good stuff going on. I hope you can check out a great book to read this November.
Guys, I am on What's New in the Library. This book is not new, but I enjoyed it. It is Star Wars Jedi Quest number 2, Trail of the Jedi. And it is by Jude Watson. I highly recommend that you go and check out her books in the library. Ms. Berger can show them to you if you don't know where they are. They are in the Star Wars section. But what I like about this book is it's part of a series, and it has good in-depth story. That's my take on Star Wars Jedi Quest. I'm done.
Hi, my name is Miguel, and I would recommend Daniel X. It's about this kid whose parents get murdered by an alien, and then he tries to get revenge on his parents by hunting down this alien. And he also has to take down every alien on. It's got lots of action, and I think you should read it.
In fantasy this month, we got in the Twice Upon a Time series by Wendy Mass. We have Rapunzel, Sleeping Beauty, and Beauty and the Beast. In action and adventure this month, we got Float, Jennifer Nielsen's new book, Resistance, Catwoman Soul Stealer, Lifeboat 12, which is an action-adventure novel in verse, and the Ranger in Time series. And a new fiction series set in the Fortnite game. We have Book 1, Book 2, and Book 3 of the series Trapped in Battle Royale. In science fiction this month, we have The Undercurrent, Invictus, Contagion, Book 3 to Illumini, this is Obsidio, and Book 1 and 2 in the new Nixia series. In romance this month, we have To All the Boys I've Loved Before series. We used to have this one and it walked away, so we got it again. And we have in The Taxonomy of Love. In narrative nonfiction, we have Fly Girls, the second book in the I Survived True Story series, and we got 3 more of the interactive history books. These are about Hurricane Katrina, the Underground Railroad, the Voting Rights Act of 1965, the Revolutionary War, and westward expansion. So come grab one of these from the narrative nonfiction section, and you can choose what happens to you as a part of real history. New in graphic novels this month, we have Dogman, Lord of the Fleas. The first book in the 5 World series is Estranged. Book 8 in Amulet, we got 2 copies of that one. All Summer Long, The City on the Other Side, and Illegal. As well as The Witch Boy. New in sports, we got Book 2 in the Baseball Genius series. The series is written by Tim Green and Derek Jeter, and this one's called Double Play. In realistic fiction, we got a story about fleeing the Holocaust, Is It Night or Day? Another Holocaust book, The Length of a String. Great book about dealing with PTSD, The Price of Duty, Hope in the Holler, Strays Like Us, Screenshot, Summer of Salt, and Where the Watermelons Grow. The Summer of Jordi Perez and the Best Burger in Los Angeles. A new one in the Dog's Purpose series. This is Max's story. The Possibility of Whales. This one looks really good. Saving Winslow, for those of you that asked for dog books. So Done, a book about girl drama. Why Can't It Be You? A great new summer read. A new book by Wendy Mass, Every Soul a Star. Echo's Sister by Paul Mosier. And this next one, guys, I just have to talk all about. This book is called Ban That Book, and it's the newest book by Alan Gratz, who wrote Prisoner B-3087 and all those awesome action-adventure books. So this one is totally different. This book is about a girl who goes to her school library, and the book that she loves, that's her favorite book, isn't there. And it isn't there because someone has asked that it be banned from the library and doesn't think anyone should be allowed to read it. And the book is about this girl's fight to get her favorite book put back in her library. I love this author. I love this book. I love that he wrote something so unbelievably different than all the other books he's written. I just think you guys will fall in love with this main character and what this book is about, because you guys know how important it is to have access to the books you love to read. So I totally recommend Ban This Book. New emotional book in realistic fiction, What the Night Sings. And in paranormal, we got in the 4th book in Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. And new in mystery this month, we have There's Someone Inside Your House, Twisted, first book in the 5 Nights at Freddy's, this is The Silver Eyes, Truly Madly Deadly, book 2 to the amateurs, this one's called Follow Me, Time Bomb, Court of Shadows, this is book 2 to the House of Furies, and Copycat. Don't freak out, but we got Mary Downing Hahn's new book, The Girl in the Locked Room. Whoa! And Fortnite Battle Royale Hacks, How to Survive the Final Circle. We got in 5 shiny new copies of the Guinness World Records 2019. Get your copy on hold now. That's it. That's all for the November edition of What's New in the Library. I hope you found a great book you want to read this month, and I hope you have a great November. Bye, everybody. See you next month.